Hello you beautiful donuts. Today we're going to be talking about Elphaba. Today's video has got more serious parts in it. There is a few triggers, so I just want to warn you before we get into it. But I feel strongly about this situation, so I want to talk about it. We're going to be talking about TikToks that went live a week ago, and I have waited a week to kind of do this video because I would have felt bad if I'd kind of done it as soon as it happened, just because of the seriousness of the situation. I would have felt like immoral if I'd posted this like days after. It just wouldn't have felt right. So Elphaba went live on the 1st of May, as she does. And the live stream, of course, started off like a house on fire.
No, I won't stop. Because you know what? I have been through 3 years of people trying to dox me, call me stuff that I'm not, frame me online. I want that to end. I am so done with it all.
Just delete the account then you're sorted, love. Your wish is my command. I'm your genie. Rub the lamp, love. There you go. There's your first wish. You've got 2 more. Honestly, I have no sympathy for Elphaba when it comes to like her complaining about anything to do with what people are doing, because she stems this. Like, you as the creator, you form the community based on who you are, right? I remember iDubbbz talked about this when he used to make like content cops. He said that he created this community of people that he didn't really want to be watching his videos, and that was his fault because of the nature of those videos. This is why everybody that watches these videos is just absolutely gorgeous and has glowing skin and is just a rad person with perfect teeth, you know? No, not at all. We're all ugly over here. Honestly, I don't know who is still watching Elphaba's lives. Furthermore, I don't know who is donating to Elphaba's live. Our family's sitting there like, Mum, should we put on curry tonight? No, love, we can't. Elphaba's live again. I've got to give her a unicorn. I mean, this is why I can't take TikTok serious. How can she be having like a mental breakdown and then 2 seconds later there's a cowboy hat and a mustache on her? On a more serious note, this live does progress into Elphaba going deeper and deeper. And just a trigger warning for Unliven. Basically, she holds to her throat and threatens to unalive herself. And obviously I'm not going to show the footage of it, like that would be extremely insensitive, not only because of the nature of the content, but to people that have also struggled with this, because I know myself, like when I watched this clip, even I felt a certain way, like it almost like brought back emotions for me, and I feel like I'm in a good place now, so I don't want to do that to people watching who maybe are kind of feeling a certain way. I'm just going to show a small snippet of the audio just so I can give you some kind of context.
Do you really want this to happen?
Love, you are honestly...
Do you want this to happen?
You can scream at me all you want. Babe, come here. Look.
Oh, go on, yourself to rap.
Do you want this to happen to me or not?
No one likes you.
Because you said myself in the chat.
No one likes you. Are you even listening? No one likes you.
No one likes me. All right. Yeah, say it.
Okay, this is like genuinely, I'm not trying to be like emotional here, but this actually does just, it does hit us. Like, trigger warnings actually are real, because like I'm having a good day today. I watch that and I kind of feel like a certain way. It's weird. Now, there's a lot of things to break down in this clip, and I kind of just want to do a step by step. First off, the person who was egging her on, who was talking to her on the live, I don't know who this is, but I just want to say you are a like, when somebody is holding a weapon to their throat, don't continue to say that nobody likes you. Like, what are you doing? Even if you have a dispute with Elphaba, like, once you see this, be like, look, like, that's okay, I'm just gonna stop now, like, no matter what's happening. There's no need to carry on this argument because something serious could happen. I feel like people look at Elphaba and think she's something that, like a mystical beast that doesn't exist. Like, she's genuinely just a person. Now, I know I sound like I'm defending Elphaba there, but I just wanted to get that out the way because there is other people at fault in this situation. Now, secondly, I know people myself, friends that have unalived themselves, and you know, the feeling of having to go through that is absolutely awful, especially for the people that are even closer to them. But as a friend, you know, that is really one of the worst things that you can kind of go through in your life. I've even opened up about my experiences that I've had with this in this video that you can go and watch after this one. And just from Elphaba's point of view, the mental perspective, like headspace she must be in to do this on live, like she must be in a really, really dark place and be going through it. I've seen a few people saying she's doing this for attention, and that might be true. But I don't believe she's faking how she actually feels, because somebody that has a sane mind wouldn't even come into their head to go on live and do that, if you know what I mean. So I guarantee she is feeling very down, because if you are at the stage where, you know, them thoughts are coming into your head, you feel so alone, you feel like you can't speak to anybody. There's so much, you get so clouded in your own head that sometimes you might act out. No matter what you're going through, Elphaba, no matter how you're feeling, there is literally no excuse for what you did. There's no excuse for going on TikTok and holding a to your throat. Like, that is unacceptable, no matter what you're going through. By all means, go on live and like open up, like talk to people, have a cry, do whatever you feel like you need to blow off some steam. But I have a major problem with what you did, because when you have an audience of very impressionable people, like I imagine people that support you are very young, they're at their most impressionable stage, if they are feeling a certain way, like similar to how you might be feeling, and then you go and do that action, you never know what impact that can have on them. Like, they might be thinking, wait, do I need to do this? It might sound stupid, but impressionable kids, you never know. And you shouldn't even be putting people in that headspace to even contemplate doing an action like that. And I know I've done 1 or 2 videos on Elphaba, and we've joked about like certain TikToks that she does when she has certain meltdowns, but now is enough. When I saw this, I thought, this is where we have to call it quits. Genuinely needs to stop now. Like, it's not funny. Like, it's genuinely having a negative impact on people. Because I'm telling you this now, if this doesn't stop, if she doesn't have a break, this is only going to get worse and worse. And also, like, I put a lot of blame on TikTok. You will know that they take down videos for anything. Like, it can be something so stupid and they'll take the video down. Or just recently, they mute a lot of videos that have like the copyright sound on. And they do that because that like negatively, like they could get sued for that, or like that could take money out their pocket. However, when it's something as serious as this, they do nothing. They just continue to let her go live. They continue to let her post videos because it doesn't really affect them. And that's something that I feel like TikTok need to start taking responsibility for. They have all of these terms of services and these videos break them, yet they don't do anything to remove them. Just make it make sense. Somebody uploaded this to TikTok, and apparently shortly after she did this live, she was actually just like acting like nothing had happened.
I'm playing by the rules of someone else's game.
I can't believe that she's just did that live and then went and just sang Defying Gravity. Like, what is going on? This is defying logic. Like, this makes me think, is she just having us all on? But I can't, like, from my perspective, I just can't believe that previous live where we've just listened to the audio from it, that can't be a joke. I might be close-minded, but I just can't believe someone would stoop to that low just for a laugh. Could you imagine that I did a live where I just threatened to like unalive myself, then I'd just start playing this song? Like, you would be like, Cam, you're insane. What are you doing, fella? Delete your account. It's genuinely weird, because even if this was on like a Netflix documentary, you'd go, well, you know, that would never happen though, would it? Right? No, it is. It genuinely is happening in front of our eyes. Elphaba did actually respond to the live that she did on the previous night on our Instagram story. I see these DMs and people on TikTok saying I did this for attention. I'm gonna put this to bed and show you what I went through that night. Like, even the way that this is wrote. Like, why is it wrote so dramatically? Like, there's no need. This is not a Colleen Hoover novel, love. With an NHS person who couldn't help me at all. No therapy, no help. Nothing but a tablet of diazepam. This is how bad the system is. What, are you trying to be like an advocate for like improving the NHS now? Like, what are you doing? To those who thought I was doing it for views and attention, I am deeply sorry you think this. I was being told to do this to myself by people on my live, and I get heavily triggered. And no one should ever in their entire life experience this. Again, triggers, they're real. I've mentioned this previously in this video, but you were doing that. You have to take responsibility.
So the NHS won't do anything. I've asked for therapy, I've asked for things, and if can't do a single thing.
Did she like walk into A&E and just go, I demand a therapy session? Not knowing there's like a 2-year waiting list for people that have depression. You can't just walk into A&E, right, love? I know you're like an influencer and stuff, but like, you can't jump the queue for everything, right? Some things you have to wait in line like everybody else. Just walked in and went, I need a therapy session. Like, yeah, love, like literally join the queue. Right, I was here before you. You're about 1,004 people behind us, love.
What am I doing here? Well, you can't offer me therapy. You can't offer me a bed. you can't offer me this. So why am I here then in the first place?
This is like a little bit deep because obviously the NHS is very strained and, you know, people obviously should get help for this. Like, I wish I could get help off the NHS for this, like, without having to wait for ridiculous times. People like Elphaba, okay, like, she makes, you know, tens of thousands of pounds a month off begging people for their money. Like, her viewers pay her for her job. Like, she could easily afford a private therapist, like, easily. So I just don't know why she just doesn't do that if she really wanted to, you know, become a better person for her viewers, or, you know, just kind of work her own stuff out before she comes back to TikTok. Like, if she really wanted to do this, she would. She also posted something else saying, now to anyone that says I'm disgusting for doing this for views, I wish you truly knew that my mum and my friends and I went through that night. I'm deeply sorry for triggering thousands on that live. I wasn't thinking myself. My mindset was everyone hates me. I saw no support. I saw vile, demonic, evil, crazy people in my box and my comments telling me to do it. Again, like, she has apologized here and she's probably realized, like, you know, the day after she's went, actually, I've kind of up there, that was a bit too far. But still, the accountability isn't really there for, like, she kind of still blames the people in her comments. I kind of want to end this video by just sending a message to Elphaba. If she does in fact watch this video, please just take some time off TikTok. Like, you're not going to become irrelevant for a month if you take a month off. Like, everybody will still watch you when you come back. Take some time for yourself. Take time to heal. Like, I do this job. I know that it can amplify how you feel. Like, the people, like, everything can get a little bit intense at times, and I can see clearly that you are not handling this at all. You genuinely need some help. Like, you need people, like, whether it's therapy, better people around you. You need to just heal, like you said in your Instagram story, because I genuinely do feel bad for you. I know that you've, like, up, but I genuinely feel bad because of the mindset that you must be in. The more you stream, the more you upload videos, the worse it's going to get. You're not giving yourself the time to heal, and that's just going to keep, like, digging you in a hole further and further. Yeah, okay, Donuts, apologies that this was a bit of a deeper video. Like, I know we've had a recent deep video. Sometimes when I see topics that I really feel strongly about, I just kind of want to talk about them, if that's okay with you. If you would like a more light-hearted TikTok video from me, click right here, because I did a video on another British TikToker.
Kirkham, baby!